Hello YouTubers, it's time to change some oil on the Elite 150. Got the red light on, which just goes by miles, so I'm at 3,000, yeah. Probably got it in my record somewhere when I did it. I recommend 1,000 miles ago. Step one is to get your engine oil warm. So let's start this thing up. Oops, there it is, yes. 0.8 liters, which is a 0.8 US a quart at drainage. 1.1 is at disassembly. So just under a quart will fill it at an oil change. Okay, engine is warm. This is everything you're going to need. A suitable container. It's a new oil. I believe it takes 1.1 quarts. I believe it was what it breaks down to. Some carb cleaner. This is a 15/16. It is a metric, but that is the closest I have. It is pretty tight. So preferably, I think it's like a 23 millimeter. This is obviously your filler. You should know that. And your dipstick, where you check the level. When checking the level, you just probe it. You don't screw it in. Mine's a little, let's see. You also should be on the center stand, level ground. And when you take this off, there is a screen there. This particular, they don't have a filter, like an oil filter, like a car or some motorcycles. It's just a screen you have to clean out. So I'm gonna crack that loose. This is loose to help drain. Some airflow. And I'll crack that loose and show you the screen. There she goes, a little dirty. As I pop that screen off, or the cap off, rather, the spring and screen are coming with it. I'm gonna try and catch that. I don't want to fish it out of the pan there. You just want to inspect that screen for any junk. Put you out in the sun here. That helps. Mine's pretty clean. You can see down in there. Little chunks of stuff. Nothing crazy. No metal. That's what the carb cleaner's for. You just want to clean that screen out. It flows from the outside in, so all the debris should be on the outside of it, I believe, right? Outside and then in through the pump. Yeah, you should be able to tell when you're cleaning it which way the stuff comes out easier. And we'll see, let that drain and clean up. There is a O-ring on here. Really old, you probably could replace it, but other than that, I would just put a little oil, new oil on it when you put it back together, and simple as that. I'll show you the rest. Actually went ahead and put a block of wood under the stand, tilt it a little bit so I can drain the rest of it. Get a lot more coming out of there, so that's a good idea. Get it on a little bit of an angle. Don't let it fall on yourself now. Okay, I forgot to tell you, you're gonna need a funnel. You're gonna get this stuff in there. And if you notice on level ground, it's gonna be very difficult to pour that in. Well, actually I'm still on that piece of wood. But you can refill it, put the wood on this side, and tip it that way. And this funnel will be more upright. And don't overfill it, but I'm pretty sure it's a quart, definitely. I will let you know. If you don't have a funnel, improvise. That fits almost snug there. You'd have to hold it, but for smaller water bottles, something like yay big, don't go buy a funnel unless you have one. And right, I'd clean these up with brake clean. Brake clean. You want to be environmentally friendly, a little Dish soap. Dawn takes grease out of your way, right? Isn't that what they say? So I'm going to take a little dab of oil, just put on that O-ring, thread it back in there, just snug, and there's probably a torque spec in the book, but just a little This is aluminum. And so yeah, obviously it goes screen first, and the spring keeps the tension on the spring. It keeps the tension on the screen, rather. So that's how it all goes back in. Okie dokie. And I will mention, if you have an 80cc, this is different. The 80cc has an actual drain plug on the other side. I think it's the other side. And you don't want to take out this. This is on the 80cc, this is like the oil pump, and the whole spring, everything comes out, and it's not the right way. But on the 150, this is how it is done. So if you're watching this, doing an 80cc, you should have a separate plug and fill. So there it is on the piece of wood, tipped up. You can see that's a much better angle for putting oil in. And unlike the TV, you don't tip like this, you go this way. See, nice smooth comes out. You go like this, you get good. So this isn't TV, baby. This is real life. And I'll check that level after a quart. All right, back on level ground. I started it and ran it because it was really quite up there after a 1 quart. And now it looks like it's right at the top there. However, I did run into this with the 80. Sometimes the specs in the book are for, they call disassembly of the engine, how much oil it takes. If you find that's a little high, 99-cent store turkey baster, just suck a little out and put your oil that you recovered, put it back in the container and take it back to the store. It's free. Every store takes it. Don't dump it in the ground. I don't care where you live. Don't be that guy. All right, so that's an oil change. Oh, you can't forget the reset. The green and red. All you need to do is this little slot right here. You stick a key in there. And, oh, it's up there. I'm supposed to take the Honda key. Let's get the Honda key. I'm supposed to just go right in there, and there's a button, and you push it, allegedly. Where's mine? Yeah, it's supposed to be easy. I'm supposed to just push a button in there. I don't feel my button. I wonder if it's out of skew. Anyway, look for your little button. Boom, that'll go back to green. I'll work on that. That's the oil change. Come on, let's like this, let's comment, let's subscribe. The more followers I get, the better for me. It'll get me higher up on YouTube's wannabe list. They'll let me have a link to my profile. I think at 100, is it 100 viewers? 100 subscribers? You can, I don't know, this gives you more options. I can build it bigger and better. Maybe one of these days I will do body work. I've never done body work. I've seen people do it, watched friends do it, but I never really did it. But I have some metal hammers and tools for this body filler and scraping, and hardest part would be matching the paint, this candy apple, or what they call it, like a flame red. That's it. Stay tuned. All right. Happy quarantine.